Testing, testing. Yes. Looks like things are working on my end. Alright, set that alert out. Send this one. Oh, goodness me. This is gonna be a slow one. I am so tired. Oh goodness. So much has happened the past few days. It feels like I haven't streamed this game for like a month. Like the last time I streamed was Saturday, but it feels last Saturday feels like a week ago. 'Cause it has been so tiring these past couple days. Okay. Well, let's get to let's get to it. So, I won't go into all the details, but long story short, there was some pretty intense family drama that happened recently, and it's left me very, very tired. So, what? Nothing being. Oh, whoopsies. Okay, whoops. Yeah, that just, hold on. That just goes to show how fucking tired I am. I forgot to change the screen. Ugh. Thank you, Zalkaja. And hello, thanks for joining me. I am tired. I am so tired. So, I mentioned last Saturday when I was streaming that I got a new puppy, and looking after the puppy has been exhausting. Not to be like ungrateful or unhappy, but like I've heard it said that taking care of a puppy is a lot like taking care of an actual like infant or like a newborn baby, and yes, it is exactly that demanding and just tiring. I have not slept very well the past couple days, because I've had the puppy up in my room so that he doesn't cry all night, because if I left him downstairs with the other dogs in his crate, he would cry all night, and I would get no sleep whatsoever. So if I keep him up in my room, at the very least, he will eventually quiet down, and I can get some rest. But even then, he wakes up before I do, and then wakes me up, and then I have to get up and out of bed to let him out and do his business in the morning, and then get ready to feed him, because I have to feed him 3 times a day, and it's so much. Again, not a bad thing, just not at all what I was expecting to deal with. And it's been a lot to process. Oh yeah. But I'm doing what I can. I'm doing my best. one thing I forgot to mention is that my my other two emotes. Yes, I am now officially recognized as a MILF because Bosco is my son. And the other nice thing is that the last two of my emotes finally fucking got approved. The nerd glasses and the thinking emote finally went through. So I'm very pleased with that. I'm so glad I can just run on water now. Better yet, I don't have to worry about the water dragon trying to eat me. So, yes. So I had plans to dedicate at least a portion of this stream to trying to beat Blockhead Grande, but on second thought, with how tired I am, with how I'm feeling, I don't think that'd just be a good time. Hello, Haro. Thanks for tuning in. I'm just, well, more or less, I am explaining that today is probably going to be a shorter stream, maybe, because I am so tired. So I'm just going to do a little more cleanup around in this area before I head back to Lauchi Lake to head into the final dungeon, because I don't know, I'm at that point where, like, I don't care anymore. I don't care about trying to fight Blockhead Grande. He can take that win. I've killed all the other Nurikabes. I will let him reign victorious. Alright, that's the other fishing guy. So there's the kid in the woods, there's that guy, and there's Benkei in the capital. Yeah, it's true. Blockhead Grande does not have a puppy, but I have a puppy. His name is Bosco, and I love him so much. It really has just hammered it into me, though. Oh, good lord, I don't want to have kids. Like, the other thing I've heard said is like, oh, if you're not sure if you want kids, try getting a pet first and see how how you feel about that level of responsibility. It's like, yeah, no, don't want this. Missed Onigiri in Kamui and the final area. Oh, I didn't realize that Sensei was over in Kamui somewhere. All right, that's something we can do before we go into the final dungeon. I sort of like lost track of all the areas I hadn't explored in Kamui. All right, Izufuji Rocky area, Yoshpet, Wepkir. Wait, Rocky area. Where is that? I don't recognize this at all. Bear! Hello, Bear! Remember that post that describes the animation of Soul series as being very masochistic on Miyazaki's part? Oh yeah, I think I've actually mentioned that, at least on one of my streams. But yeah, there's the whole post from the interview with Miyazaki about like, oh, how do you decide like what to put in Dark Souls and similar games? And it's like Miyazaki's a huge masochist, and he's like, I want to be killed this way because he's a freak like that. You know, good for him. Oh, this is another one of them secret areas. I see. slippy slidey ice floor. You want to be punched by a giant mushroom? It's like, yes. That's just the type of freak that, Oh, the Clean Rot Knights? Yeah. Yeah, okay, I'll give you that one. See, it's that's the reason. Hey, Kefli, how are you? See, for that reason alone, with Miyazaki being like a tremendous like masochist that's like wants to get killed in increasingly horrible ways. Hey, Land. That's why I can absolutely believe that interview where he's like, yeah, no, Guinevere being a giant woman, a giant half-naked woman with enormous tittos was actually not my idea. That was another guy on the dev team. I can believe that. I can 100% believe that because that's not Miyazaki's thing. Oh, god damn it. I am sorry. Hold on, let me change that. I'm attributing all of mistakes this stream into me being so tired because of all the family drama and my puppy and all that business because I deserve it. Puppy and no, shut up, Twitch channel. Yes, puppy. Hold on a minute here. Like I am like half asleep already because it's just it's just been on and on and on. All right, Okami. And fix the game. Okay, there we go. There we go. Refresh your page or something. I don't know. Yeah, the Clean Rot Knights are super cool looking. Actually, hold on. I don't think I've gotten into a fight since I got the new rosary. Let's see what that looks like. Where'd the other guy go? Oh, it's the machine gun. Still good. Still quite strong. Is that good? Do I have all the weapons? I do, yes, okay. I couldn't remember. I've been very out of it. Listen, I apologize. I'm gonna be saying it so much, like I am fucking super tired and I'm completely out of it because it's been a lot the past few days. But things are better now. Foxes! I'm feeling better. I've gotten some help from my parents, and hopefully, I'd rather not go into it. Let's just, at most, I'll just say that there was a there was a mental health crisis in my immediate family that left a lot of people like very scared and very worried. Oh, hey! Thank you, Zapkaja. I really appreciate it. Smell you 2 mile away. Ume, what are you doing here? Look at you, you're really something now. Still ugly as ever. So you've become stronger. I see you have become stronger, but Kokari and I have too. We've traveled many roads and seen many things. I suppose you may still best us in fishing or fighting. Oh, hear that, Amy? Dishing out those half compliments. Stork. It's something I can dig. No, I didn't want to scare off the cranes. I want to give them fish. Love this bird. The stonk. Exactly. Fuck that dude. Alright, so we got the kid we can be fishing with. Ah, here he is. Really? No. Oh, wait a minute. I saw that. You can't hide from me. Alright, now let's see what new moves you have on offer. Hopefully I have enough money for them. Not you again! Can't you just pick a place to run your dojo and stick with it? I've already explained myself, no? Be it a lone isle among the waves or the most frigid mountain peak, I forge a warrior's path throughout the land. You're one serious dude. Here I thought you were laid back. Face really changes when you get down to business. What has brought you here? You once again seek my tutelage in the fighting arts. Hard head. Break objects you couldn't before. Ooh! So, what am I gonna be able to break? Wait, that technique is only available when you have Power Slash 2. Did I change that, or is this a bug or something? Because I'm pretty sure I never got the second. I don't remember getting another Power Slash. Don't flinch. Head turns to steel. Yes, so I could break stuff that I couldn't break before. That's it. I've seen your moves, old man. Alright, is that all I gotta do? You don't want me to practice it? Okay. Had enough. Yes. Scanning experience, never lose the drive for self-improvement. Yada yada. I've heard all this stuff before. Alright, what else? If the game's just gonna give me the ability to break open stuff I couldn't break before, then who am I to question it? Ooh, counter dodge. Holy Falcon. Ooh, an extended glaive combo. Extra damage when doubling up rosaries and glaives. Okay. I think I have enough for all of those. Because I've got 300 grand. If not, I've definitely got some treasure I can sell at Webkier. So let's try out this counter dodge. Did you? Tachigami showed up. I remember I offered money to a spring, but I actually don't remember which of the brush gods actually showed up. I thought I got an upgraded cherry bomb so that I could place 2 bombs at once. Alright. Counter dodge technique. Carefully press it. In doing so, you'll not only dodge the enemy, your momentum will also allow you to strike back. Yes, I understand. Alright, so how does this work? Oh! My dodge is a spin attack. Oh man, the blue of the ice rosary combined with the blue parts of solar flare look so good. That is such a good fucking like visual combination. Okay. Yes, yes. Alright, next up. Holy Falcon. Holy Eagle maneuver will now damage enemies. My double? That's my double jump, right? Holy Eagle is the double jump. So does that mean I can hurt enemies by just jumping into them? There we go. Yeah, we're just gonna skip this. I know. I know the deal, freaky ass exorcist man. I don't think that's quite the right word, Zelkaja, but yeah, you can take. We'll take that. Press A to jump, press it higher. Causes attack power to accumulate. Changes the attack into changes the jump into an aggressive and powerful attack. Well, did you understand? I guess. Oh, I see. After double jumping, you get that little thing on you so that you touch enemies. But just like there's the little damage effect after your dodge. Very nice. As I play this, and I'm seeing all these moves that you get by the end of the game, I'm really, really seeing, like, why they decided to put fucking Amy into a fighting game. I remember wasn't Amaterasu, like, top tier in Marvel vs. Capcom? I remember, like, hearing something about Amy being really good in that game. Alright, so let's get out the big sword. See this move. Oh, was she low tier? I remember seeing combo videos of her being pretty strong, but that may just be a symptom of Marvel vs. Capcom having many touch of death characters. Alright. Okay, so you extend the glaive combo. Let's see what we got. More energy into it. What do you want? Right, so that's fully charged, which is wildly impractical. One, two. It really wants you to mash that out. As an ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, she's generally considered low to mid tier. Don't know about vanilla. Your warrior's spirit burned bright. The fourth hit definitely makes the glaive a lot more appealing, but I don't know. It feels like the glaive kind of has this startup to it that doesn't feel quite as good as the reflector. Alright, so this equip glaives as main and sub weapons to increase power. Equip rosaries as main and sub weapons to increase attack power. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to equip double swords or double rosaries, so I'm not going to bother with those. It's more fun to mix up the weapon types. I know I'm definitely missing some gold dust, though. Is that you, doggy? Remember me? We played together back in Agata. How'd you get all the way out here? I wanted to become a real man like Susano, so I took my dad's fishing pole and set out on an epic journey. You know, I like the river, but it's nothing like the vast sea. It makes me realize just how insignificant my life was. Wow. Not the crybaby I met back in Agata. When I think about it, you look more grown up, too. Thanks. You really think so? I've seen a lot of Nippon's great outdoors. The vast icy sea of Kamui is a far harsher environment than anywhere else. What? What's behind me? No, I'll take your word for it. I'm gonna... What? Oh, fuck! You always get me with this. I have no recourse. I have no defense. My counters are weak, are worthless against this technique. There's no... I can't do anything against the love slash. That's too much for me. You just... Listen. I hate to, like, just expose all of my weaknesses, but, like, that's the surefire technique that I can't beat. Maybe I can become a real man like Susano. And, of course, there he is, getting back to nature with his fishing pole. Without line or bait. Now I know why my dad cherished this pole. When I hold it in my hands, I can hear Mother Nature herself speak. Hey, doggy, how about we do some fishing? Just like old times. I want to show you what I can do. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. I like that prompt. Yeah, sure. Yes, I know how to fish, Issy. Come Come on. Got a bite. Oh, that's a seahorse! Alright, let's keep it up. Not sure that's the one I was aiming for, but oh well. Oh, Kefli has subscribed to Tier 1 for 2 months. Thank you very much. Wow, has it been it's been a month. I've been a streamer for a month. Look at me. A little over a month, I think. No, it has to have been longer than that, because I remember I did it for a couple weeks before I actually got my my affiliate certification. I remember that was part of my initial concern, was like, oh no, I need to do so much before I even qualify for affiliate. Oh, what kind of fish is this? Oh, it's a blowfish. That looks horrible. Get that away. Oh, those are some big bitches over there. I somehow got the smallest one. Oh god, not another one. Well, thank you again, Kefli. I appreciate it. There's a big one. Come on, what do we got? Squid! Squid. Oh, that one. Huge. Oh, look at that motherfucker move. That's a big bitch! Alright, got one hit on it. This is 2 hits! One more! Oh, but the kid's not looking good. Kid is low on health. Yeah, his fatigue from... Oh! Gotcha! Supreme Tuna! Supreme victory! Oh shit! I didn't realize that the kid's stamina didn't come back. Alright, I may call it after this one. Oh! Well, that's not as big, and this one's not fighting me as hard, so alright. Not fighting me as hard, I say, as it does like a full, like, a 720-degree spin. Hey! Oh, come on! Hey, now! Alright, that was a load of crap. I almost had it, and then it just stopped registering that I was pulling. Gotcha! Yellowtail! We'll call it on there for now. Oh. Fishing. I can't believe I caught one that big! Have I finally become a real man? No, I still have a way to go. Is there like a side quest for him of like catching progressively bigger fish or something? Alright. Fish tone. There's still plenty I don't have. Scallop. Seahorse. Blowfish. Delicate flavor, rapid development cycle. 10-legged invertebrate that ejects ink. This ultimate tuna is said to contain no inedible parts. What new treasure? Sapphire tassels, emerald tassels, silver pocket watch. There's still some treasures I don't have. Water spout tag. Right, that's for the mermaid fountains. Did I ever brush tips? Great Tengu. Cloistered himself in the mountains for training. Fearsome creature is a tough foe and shouldn't be taken lightly. The Tengu masked bird often hides itself and should be stopped before showing its true form. It trains with water and ice to grow strong. True Orochi! Shin Orochi! Another monster inspires the awe that this giant serpent demands. 8 heads, 8 tails, terrifying red eyes, burning with rage, and underbelly scraped bloody and raw. All on a body large enough to grow trees on. Legendary Orochi, said to be fond of drink. Behold, the mountain of dark spirits, Orochi. Ah, okay. Dogu. All the odd clay figures in this land, Dogu is the strangest. Fascinated people have speculated that they came from the moon, appear to possess life, and are known as protectors. Some are controlled by good, some by evil. There is a legend concerning a Dogu that went on a rampage, destroying village after village. A warrior was able to defeat it with bravery and love. Gold Demon Leshku. The meaning of Leshku's name has been lost by the Oina tribe. Said to have been one half of a duo banished by the sun long ago. Songs and folktales tell of him. No documentation exists. Oina regards such tales as unclean and have banned them. And there's Neshku, closely linked with that of Leshku. Their names have roots in the ancient word Leshku-Neshku. Some interpretations of this are one counts time, or one offers death, gears of the moon, and the key that holds the beginning. How long approximately is left till the end? We just have the one dungeon, I believe. We just have going into the Arc of Yamato, and I believe that's the end of the game. to switch back to my my solar flare. I guess I'll go ahead and use a gold dust on the tunnels. There we go. I tried Elden Ring PvP. Like I gave it a fair shot, but like it was not for me. The most time I put into PvP ever in a Souls game. Does that want 2 bombs? Because I can do 2 bombs. Alright, have to set them one at a time. Oh. Right. We got trees and clovers to bloom. Oh, it's another fountain. I have sort of mixed feelings on Elden Ring overall. Okay, toss. I mean, yeah, fuck it. I don't think I'm doing anything else with money. Let's toss in 100 grand. 300k to get it. Alright, so I'm a bit short. I need 90k more to get that. Triple bomb. So, I would never say that Elden Ring is bad, but there is a lot about Elden Ring that I feel was poorly used or more frustrating than it should have been. Elden Ring very much has sort of a greatest hits feel to it. I didn't feel this man. In that it's sort of it's using like trying to use the best of design, thematic, and gameplay of all the Souls games up to that point, but at the same time, I feel that some of that doesn't work. Like, it has this this secret posture system, like Sekiro had, where repeated consecutive attacks can make an enemy stagger and open them up to a riposte, but it's very inconsistent, and it doesn't tell you what an enemy's posture is, so it's hard to actually keep track of whether you're doing a good job or close to breaking someone's posture or not. Elden Ring does not like shields. Right. Oh, what have I done? This carries on, Kamui will be ruined. I have to do something to stop them. I'm no match for those assassin monsters. Ah, this is the new monster list for Kamui. I envy you. You must have such an easy, carefree life. What I wouldn't give to be like you. I'm doomed to spend my days here, living in fear of the monsters. What's eating you? You might feel better if you just talk about it. You have a punkle with you. A white wolf and a punkle? That's just like the old legend. This must be the will of the gods. They must have told you to come here and help me. No, you got it all wrong, bud. I'm not... Find the whole young man thing a little patronizing. Hey, Vers, thanks for tuning in. Got a proper name, you know. I'm called Wally. Distressed youngster Wally. Listen to my tale, messenger of the gods. It all started just over a year ago. I was living in Webkir, a village up in the mountains. It was home to Kutone, a divine sword that protects Kamui. Because the village elder always treated it with so much respect, I couldn't help feeling curious, so one day I touched it. Only touched it a tiny, tiny little bit. Honest. Ever since then, I seem to be cursed with bad luck. My sandals broke, I was rejected by the girl I liked, I banged my toe countless times, an icicle fell on my head, I lost all my apes. And on top of that, this awful blizzard came along. Now those assassin monsters are out in the wild trying to kill me. I didn't want to cause more trouble, so I came to live here. Wow, can't believe you survived all this long all by yourself. What those assassin monsters do to you? Well, it's very strange. See, they're always staring at me from way off in the distance. I know what they're up to, trying to break me emotionally. Then they'll come in for the kill. You have to help me, Wolfie. You have to get rid of them. See, here's a list with their names. Creeping Igloo, Snowy Stigma, Stalking Blizzard, Cold Remorse, and Frozen Penitence. Excuse me. Boy, you sure are thorough. I think the gods placed some kind of mark on the assassin monsters. You'll definitely know when you see one. Very wary, though. They only come out at night. Please get rid of them for me so I can sleep peacefully again. Alright. Also, anyway, going back to what I was talking about in regards to Elden Ring, is that I felt that Elden Ring got a little bit long in the tooth. Like, I've played... Maybe it's just because of how I personally play Souls games, is I tend to be completionist. I want to do everything I can because I want to see every storyline. I want to know what all the weapons are. I want to find every unique item and all that. And Elden Ring in particular is huge. Like, it feels too big. And it's also, like, I'll just say, it is a lot harder than the other FromSoft games. Like, it's way harder than Dark Souls 2 and 3. It is way harder than Bloodborne. I'd say it's harder than Sekiro. And, I don't know, I found Elden Ring to be difficult, but not in a particularly fun way a lot of the time. I found a lot of Elden Ring to be more frustrating than engaging or challenging. Like, the combination of its, what is it? Its of shields not being nearly as effective in Elden Ring as they were in every other game. The kind of, what is it? What's the word? The poorly implemented sort of stagger posture system that only, like, partially exists, but isn't really well developed. You know, I never went through this door, did I? Let's check this out. I got this feeling that, like, I don't know. There was a lot of potential in Elden Ring that I feel was underused or underutilized. It also, I feel, had a very strong focus on a very particular style of gameplay. Elden Ring really likes dual wielding. Like, status effects like bleed and cold and such are better in Elden Ring than they've ever been in any other game. Woohoo! It's so much warmer since Ezofuji erupted. I came out to play in the snow straight away, and I made a big snowball. All the other grown-ups complain about the snow. But we kids love being outside. It doesn't matter how cold it is. Why don't you try making a big snowball too? I'm only a kid, so this is the biggest I can manage. You're bigger than me, so you should be able to do better. Just keep on rolling that one there. Make it really huge. La 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 la. Yeah. So I played Elden Ring on launch, and part of the issue was that in every Soulsborne game where I can get away with it, I play a Ultra Great Sword, sword and board. Like, I'll get, like, the Great Sword or the Zweihander with a decent medium shield, and like, medium armor, and that is my go-to. Let's see, can I extinguish these fires? Has either a faith-scaling katana or a katana that drains your health. Fire comes back. That's a load of bullshit. Anyway, so I tried to do that same build I always do in Elden Ring, and the problem is that, well, Ultra Great Swords were kind of not very good in Elden Ring on release, and that alone just really soured me. Like, I know that they've gotten, like, buffed since then, but even now, like, the most recent time I tried to play it again, I'm right at the end of New Game Plus. Like, I'm at Crumbling Farah Missoula at, was it the Godskin Duo fight? And just, I took a couple cracks at Godskin Duo without two-handing my my Royal Greatsword, and not using any summons or spirit ashes, and it was miserable. And it's just like, yeah, I don't really feel like playing this again. So I'm kind of mixed about what to do about the DLC, because on one hand, it's like, I'd love to see what they do with the DLC. Like, if they do more with Miquella and Moog or something, like, I'd be interested in finding out about that, because I do really like the story of Elden Ring. Like, the writing and the characters in Elden Ring are fantastic, but, like, I just really don't like the way that the overall game was just balanced. Because my favorite build that I used in every Souls game was just aggressively bad in Elden Ring. So do I have to pick up all these, or just have to get it big enough? Because this is a pretty sizable Katamari. So, yeah, I've complained that I don't like Malenia as a boss fight, because I just think that her healing on hit mechanic is just bad. She's already a punishing enough fight, just in terms of how much damage she deals. I think that allowing her to heal on hit is just a bad decision. But in terms of a character, she's fine. Like, I know that, it's here. Like, dude, fucking check this out. It's enormous. Look at this shit. Make it bigger. Like, I know that, like, all the lesbians on Tumblr, like, go crazy for Malenia, and especially pairing her with, like, Finley, and then there's, like, the problematique crowd that, like the going all crazy twincest with Michaela, but it's like I don't care about Melania really. The most interesting thing I find about Melania overall is the idea that she isn't actually undefeated. Like, I think the most interesting part of Melania is the whole backstory of she was born under the influence of rot, and so she is the goddess of rot, and that her mentor, the blind swordsman, was able to seal the god of rot away, and with Michaela's help, was able to prevent the rot from consuming Melania entirely. So she remained as a swordswoman, rather than as the goddess of rot. Like, that's interesting on its own. But the fact, and then when we meet her, she's missing the gold needle, and she succumbs, and she changes into the goddess of rot, and uses Scarlet Aeonia, and all that stuff when you fight her. The part I think is the most interesting is when she goes, like, and I've never known defeat, is, I like the part that she's wrong. She did lose to Radahn. Like, the whole point, like, at least what made it compelling to me is that she did lose to Radahn. Like, in all the depictions of her battle with Radahn, she is losing. And then, like, she unleashes the Scarlet Rot on Caelid and loses consciousness, and has to be dragged by Finley back to the Halig Tree. Like, that is, to me, the most compelling part, where it's like, you could, in a roundabout sense, say that she won since she still has some sense of self, and, like, is still alive, whereas Radahn has been reduced to a mindless husk. But at the same time, by doing so, Melania has completely, like, abandoned everything she stood for. She has betrayed Michaela and her mentor for the sake of holding onto her identity as the undefeated, rather than, like, being more careful or responsible with the burden she has been born into. And that's the part I find interesting about her. But, like, besides... Like, I know that there's some talk of, like, oh, she was meant to have, like, a larger role, she was meant to have, like, a longer storyline that you would interact with her over, and her boss fight was meant to be, like, a last battle duel between friends as she loses herself, and or some such, but, like, you know, if we're gonna come down to what could have been, or what was left on the drawing room floor, it's like, could have been, would have been, whatever, but it's not. That's not the version of the story we got. That's not the version of the game that I played, so it's like, I don't care. I like, there's plenty of Elden Ring that is fine that was left in. I don't particularly feel the desire to look through things on the cutting room floor and say, oh, but this could have been, and treat that as, like, canon, when it's like, no, they took it out. If they took it out, then I think it doesn't really matter anymore, in that sense. Like, if people want to engage with that, that's fine, but it doesn't hold a whole lot of interest to me personally. Anyway, is this big enough, or do I really have to collect every single one of these little snow mounds? Because it feels like they're regenerating. Like, I swear, some of these have regenerated when I walk away. Woohoo! You did it, Wolfie! I've never seen a snowball so huge. Can't believe you got it so big. It's almost scary, but really cool, too. Definitely the Snowball King of Kamui now, Wolfie. Hell yeah. sure have a bunch of silly titles. Never forget you, that giant snowball. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, you know it, Kefli. No one snowballs like Amy. But yeah, like the other thing about Elden Ring, I would say that tested my nerves was, I think a complaint that everyone has is there is too much asset reuse in Elden Ring. There are too many Erd Tree avatars. There's too many ulcerated tree spirits. Like there comes a certain point where it's like, I would rather this area be empty than have to fight this obnoxious mini boss again. I'll say some of the try using Ice Storm on people. Think fast, shitheads! Lamau owned. Oh, just more just me talking about Elden Ring. Wait, Amy. You know what'll happen if you cross this rainbow bridge and board the Ark of Yamato, don't you? That's the point of no return. That's the end of the game. You'll be locked into Ganondorf's tower until you finish and we hit credits. That boat is bad news. People of all Okami, we all know that. It's the most hated and feared thing in all the land. Even legends have nothing good to say about it or Lao-Chi Lake. Yeah, I was saying that Elden Ring, like, asset reuse exists in every video game ever. Like, there's no getting around that. Like, we've seen plenty of asset reuse here in Okami, where there's really only 5 different enemies in the basic list. Like, you've the imps, the clay soldiers, and the Namahage. They're all the same enemies. They're all using the exact same, like, rigs and moveset. They're just the slightly different model on them. There's no turning back once you board. Looks like you want to say something. Resolve? I mean, you've got the resolve to pass the point of no return. Do you have the resolve? Of course! I see. Guess this is it then. Amy, don't go dying like you did 100 years ago. But yeah, what I was saying was that I feel that Elden Ring has too much asset reuse. There's too many ulcerated tree spirits. There's too many Erd Tree avatars. There's too many catacombs. There's too many burial watchdogs. There's just too many location types and mini-bosses that you just fight too much of, and it becomes grating. You reach the point where I would rather walk into an empty room with no content whatsoever than fight another Champion's Red Hound. Wait a sec, Amy. Well, been through a lot together. How long's it been since we first met? It all started in the valley of Sakia's chest. We laid the smackdown on Orochi. And that fox. We even went inside an emperor's body. And traveled to the bottom of the sea. And, before I knew it, I found myself back in my own land. And now it all ends with the appearance of the legendary Ark. For you, it's just the start of an even greater adventure. Is it? I assumed this was the end of the game. Sorry, Amy. I'm afraid this is where we say goodbye. As I told you from the beginning, I joined you so that I could steal those 13 brush techniques of yours. We found them all during our travels. And now each and every one has been etched into my mind. See, I don't know, Land, because to me, it doesn't feel like a joke. Like, people say that, like, oh, yeah, at the end of the game, you see an ulcerated tree spirit walking around, and then if you walk into the area, there's 2 more that appear. It's like... Like, people say, oh, it's a joke, it's a gag, whatever, but it's like, is it, though? With the number of just bad ulcerated tree spirit encounters, is it actually a joke, or did FromSoft just fucking cop out and just say, whatever, who cares? No one's gonna bother with this anyway. Like, after the ulcerated tree spirit in the Temple of Rot, and the ulcerated tree spirit on top of where you have to go for Millicent's quest line, it's like, I genuinely don't think it's a joke anymore. I genuinely think that they are just like, no, we're just gonna put this enemy type that is bad and can break easily and is not just annoying to deal with everywhere. Like, it doesn't feel like a joke. You don't need to fight them to get the one item in the area. But that's not the point. The point is that they're there to begin with. And, like, yeah, just because the intention is you're not supposed to fight this, you're supposed to just run past them to get the item, that's not a joke, is the thing. It's like in Dynasty Warriors. Like, when they say, don't pursue Lu Bu, because Lu Bu will fucking kill you in 2 hits, that's not a joke. It's like to discourage you to understand that, like, there are some battles not worth fighting. And, like, the last Erdtree favor that you get, the Erdtree favor +2, I think, that you get from that area, like, yeah, you can just run past the 3 ulcerated tree spirits, and you should, because they're literally not worth trying to fight when you can just get past them to grab the item. But it's still bad. Like, that's the problem. It's like, you've seen this enemy too many times, and it's just obnoxious to encounter them. And at that point, it really feels like, rather than put an actually interesting or engaging encounter to hide this last really strong item behind, it's just, fuck it, we're gonna put this whatever enemy that's hard to fight, like, we're gonna put 3 of them in the same place. Yeah, like, the joke to me is a tacit acknowledgement of just how many they put in the game, but I can only really go off of what it felt like to me. Like, yeah, it's like, if it was just ulcerated tree spirits that had this problem, maybe I would be more understanding. And, like, if they were weaker and you encountered them more often and it was the only type of enemy like that, then I'd be more forgiving about it and maybe say, yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe the joke is that, like, alright, you fought these things so many times, here's one last hurrah with them before you go. But it's not just them. It's the Erdtree avatars, and the Rot Erdtree avatars, and the Erdtree burial watchdogs that you encounter so many times in all of the, yeah, exactly, Iselin. Lampshading that you're killing rats in a basement doesn't work when you're still killing rats in a basement. Like, you can't make fun of how often you're making the player fight this crappy, like, shitty encounter if you're still making them fight the shitty encounter. And they do that with multiple enemy types across the game, with you have to fight so many just bad or obnoxious enemy types that are just in the way and don't really have any meaning to the fight, that it's just, I don't feel like it's a joke or a lampshade or what have you. It just feels like lazy game design. Should have been some random, like, tarnished NPC warriors that came with Godfrey. Honestly, that would have been cool. Like, I would love if in the capital of Ash, you just encountered a bunch of, like, tarnished warriors that came with Godfrey back to the Erd Tree. That would have been fucking cool. Anyway, back to Okami. Yeah, Issen can do all the brush techniques. Not like I've mastered them yet, but I plan on having loads of fun with my newfound skills. It's a bit sad to see you go, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Take care of yourself, pal. No, Amy, no! Look, you're a god. I'm a sprite. We live in completely different worlds. Road ahead may be a tough one, but it's one you're just gonna have to walk alone. I know. It's just, I got things I need to do. I got things I need to do too, you know? No, you don't. You're a fucking homeless runaway. You have nothing you need to do, Issen. Now let's wrap this up. I can't stand long goodbyes. Farewell, my furry friend. Hold it right there, furball. How many times do I have to tell you? Gotta go our separate ways. Now leave me alone, thick-headed lump of fur. He's right, ma chérie. Your way lies with this arc. Hey, Waka. Dreamer says hello. Dreamer was streaming Punch-Out Wii, and when I mentioned that I was doing the finale of Okami today, he told me to say hi to Waka for him. So hello, Waka. Hello on behalf of Dreamer. You again! At last. Oh, don't die on me now, controller. At last, a path to the heavens has opened up. Oh, fantastique! How long have I yearned for this moment? 200 years? No, it must have been much longer. Ah, what are you babbling on about? Big fruitcake? Wow! Issen homophobic moments! Path to the heavens? And that creepy old hunk of junk? What a fitting exit for a half-baked prophet like you. I have no idea what you're up to. And frankly, I don't give a shit. I'm not a part of this anymore. So I'm gonna split. Have fun, you two! Afraid of the legendary arc, are we? Yeah, for real, Issen? You're gonna be homophobic? On the Rainbow Bridge? What did you say? Well, if you must go, then go. Besides, only those worthy of the trip to the heavens may board the fabled Ark of Yamato. You never had a ticket, and you never will. You witless two-bit, half-baked prophet. You're just trying to trick me into getting on that stupid boat. Yes, I am, and it's working. I'm not gonna fall for something like that. I'm no fool. So there. Wait a sec. I know. Maybe I should just hop on board your little boat. Yeah, and then I should tear the place apart as a little parting gift to you. Wow, that was so easy. Bug zapper! Don't blame me. I
I already told you. Only those worthy of the trip to the heavens may board.
Fucking owned.
But you didn't need me to tell you that, my little bouncing friend. You know very well why you can't board this ark. Do I not speak the truth, little celestial envoy? Well, it's about time.
And so Issen fell into the freezing lake and died. My little friend, I have another prophecy for you. Listen up, because this will no doubt come in handy for you. It takes two to tango. The bond of the brush shall intercede. I thought I'd give you the long version, since it was my last. Pretty good, don't you think? He is dying. He has entered hypothermic shock. Those unwilling to fulfill their own destiny cannot board the ferry to the celestial plane. Life is all about resolve. Outcome is secondary. It is resolve that determines the value of your life. You have no doubt met many such resolute people in your journeys. Well, my little bouncing friend, I must bid you adieu. Shall we, ma chérie? We have a date with destiny. We mustn't keep her waiting. How's it feel, Issen, to be a bitch? Sayonara! The Ark of Yamato. Damn! Marco! My goodness, I can hardly believe it. My eyes may have been enveloped in darkness all this time, but I know when I see a divine being before me. Okami Amaterasu, you've returned home. I, Marco, would like to welcome you on behalf of all Celestials. Someone did say darkness. Celestial being, Marco. Oh, I made a mistake. I said that you'd returned home, but of course I was wrong. This is the inside of the dreaded ark which fell from the heavens. It's nothing like our wonderful home, the celestial plane. Alas, only my spirit remains in this world. It's been imprisoned here for many years. Perhaps it was my destiny. Okami Amaterasu. I'd be so grateful if you could bestow upon us a small gift, not only for me, but for the others who succumbed to death. In exchange, I will give you what I can. I'm sure it would lift everyone's spirits. Give an offering? Sure. I'll offer some demon fangs. Oh, what you got? Money. I'll sell you some fish. Supreme I haven't actually seen what he sells, but I just want money. Ooh, gold dust. Ooh. All right. Let's upgrade this Thunder Edge. Oh, wait, no. Tools, gold dust. All right. Upgraded all the ultimate weapons. Let's see. I was liking those resurrection beads. Those are my shotgun, whereas this is the semi-auto. So I'll upgrade the shotgun. Hey Waka, where'd you go? I'm glad that... I'm sure I'm supposed to feel bad, like, oh man, poor Issen, he's still just, like, in denial about his destiny, he's not willing to move forward, oh, that's so bad. Bye, bitch, I don't care! Alright, so this is obviously the Hand of Darkness, and we have to go through and we have to fight every boss. This is a boss rush. Should have rolled Issen up into the Katamari. Alright, let's do them in order. Spider Queen, Red Helmet, Blight, Ninetales, and then... Oh! Hakuba! Goodness! If I'm not mistaken, you're from our home, the Celestial Plane! Orochi! Orochi, that's the one I was forgetting. It's you, Okami Amaterasu! Who would have thought we would meet again after all this time? All my waiting under the dark, cold ice has paid off. We Celestials may have lost our physical form, but our spirits live on and are with you for all eternity. Yeah, it is kind of strange that this is now round 3 with Orochi. Celestial being Hakuba. We were heartbroken after the battle on the Celestial Plane, and you fell to this world with that monster. We managed to escape before it happened, but... Come on, Controller. Little did we know the tragedy that was about to befall us. I like that among all these other monsters, there is a single Nurikabe. Just once, one of the Nurikabes got in on the action. Because, like, we can see the various imps, the guardian statues, like the Nue, but like if you look just about like in the middle, slightly to the left, that square thing, that's just one of the Nurikabes. Celestial Plane is Takamagahara, right? I believe so. I think so. I don't remember exactly. We boarded the Ark of Yamato, hoping to get away. Not long after we set sail, countless monsters appeared from the depths of the Ark. Having nowhere to run, all of us were devoured by monsters. This Ark, which was built by our lunar civilization, turned out to be a cargo ship designed to transport thousands of monsters. Why did you just have that? Not long after setting sail, the Ark lost its rudder and plummeted down to this world. The Celestials on board, each and every one of us, were slain. I
I don't know why the Moon Tribe built such a thing. When the Ark fell to this world and brought such tragedy, it was nothing short of a disaster. Okami Amaterasu. It seems that the Ark has begun to move again after all this time. This place is like a nest of dark beings. Please take care to not get sucked off by the darkness. Alright, so... Alright, I'll accept that the moon people and the celestials are supposed to be different. But it doesn't answer my question of why did they have that? Why would you just have a big ship full of monsters? And why would you have why would the celestials have the moon people's ark? Why would is that a thing that they have access to? The camera's so uncooperative to fight this boss. Oh yeah, I do have that, don't I? Doing a lot better with this fight than the first time I did it, at least. Yeah, I think I kind of missed the shotgun. Hey, easy. They just did it because they thought it was cool at the time. I mean, I've heard of worse reasons for doing things. God, that reminds me of the fucking the episode of Invader Zim where it turns out that Mars is a supermassive spaceship. It's like, my species worked themselves into extinction, converting our entire planet into a gigantic space vessel. Why would you do that? Because it's cool. Okami Amaterasu! Seems one of the dark beings has disappeared. If only all the evil power would leave our midst, then I'm sure the Ark would return to the celestial plane. Ah, I was ready for immortality. Now it seems the time has come for my spirit to take leave. It's brought joy to my heart to have met you before I depart. I hope that you will return to the celestial plane, Amaterasu, and you'll bring light to this world once more. God damn, woman! Is your spine okay after that? That you were like twisting like a fucking like Play-Doh. Alright, so next up we got Crimson Helmet. Let's see, as I recall, his gimmick is using wind to extinguish the fire and then just beating on him.
There we go. Wow, there's no like pillars or anything I can make him crash into. Just to get him in his face so that he doesn't. Come on, stop running around. Fucking fight me. There we go. You're dead now, bitch! Fucking easy. Alright, that's 2 S ranks. Advanced cow tipping. Summoning a powerful windstorm to knock these cows over. Yeah, did I max out? I got just enough faith for 1 more health upgrade. Alright, where are you, Orochi? How many times do I have to teach you this lesson, old man? Hello, Sato. It's you, Okami Amaterasu. I did wonder when the arc began to move. Lo and behold, it's the guardian of our home plane, the Celestial Plane. Celestial being Sado. Why did such tragedy befall us? This ark was built by the lunar civilization as a rescue boat. Been enshrined in the Celestial Plane for many years. We believed it would be safe. In order to ensure our future existence, we fled to the ark when the monster attacked us. Could we have known this ark would become our coffin? I don't know. Maybe it was our destiny. Perhaps it was all decided from the start. That monster, Orochi, attacked the Celestial Plane, had suddenly come flying across the Sea of Stars. He's actually Ghidorah. He is for real, like, just King Ghidorah. He is an alien invader. And after destroying our people and our homeland, went on to cause pain and suffering in this world. Perhaps it was all preordained by the Moon Tribe. That's a pretty dour, perspective to take. Why would the Moon people just fuck you over like that? I've done this too many times, Orochi. You are not at all threatening. Drink this alcohol. Yeah, this is Orochi. Wind really is like one of the most useful powers. Oh, did I miss it? Nope, just in time. Like, it deals with fire, it deals with this poison garbage. There we go. Alright, you bastards, do your nonsense and get drunk so I can kill you. Yeah, oh my god! One head has so much health. Oh, come on! That's too much health. I did like 3 full combos. Stay down, stay down. There we go. Oh wait, is it because I'm using solar flare and that was one of the fire-breathing heads? Is that why? No, don't get back up. Right, they're all still pretty durable. But... Alright, this is the water bastard. Maybe because it was the main head, perhaps. Oh, this is super easy now! I don't have to mess with the lily pads at all. Oh wow, that one dies hard! Yes, Die Hard, the best Christmas movie. This one also has a little raised dais. Oh, this is just that. For a second I thought Orochi was going to pull some kind of new, never-before-seen technique out. No, it's the same shit. It's the same basic bitch shit Orochi has always done. Oh, shit, no, don't, stay down, stay down. There's the funny skull hat. Thunder, what are you talking about though, Zelkaja? The Thunder Cross split is the perfect technique. that combines both attack and defense. I would be fucking doomed if Orochi tried to pull that off on me. There's nothing I'd be able to do to stop it. And you know what? That is Orochi's greatest weakness. Orochi cannot do the Thunder Cross split attack because Orochi has no hands or legs. Ah, fuck, I got too far away. There we go. Oh wow, for once, Ami gets to actually kill Orochi all by herself without someone swooping in to deal the finishing blow. Hey, Belle! Thanks for tuning in. We're, what is it, 3 for 5 on the final boss rush. Okami Amaterasu! I sense the presence of someone here on the Ark. Could it be that man from the Moon Tribe? I can feel his pain somewhere deep down inside this Ark. Amaterasu, you must save him without a moment's delay. You must stop the seeds of tragedy from being sown. In order for the evil in this world to be exorcised, the sun god Amaterasu must return to the celestial plane. I pray that you will watch over the world from the heavens, and that you will bestow peace upon us all. Oof, God, happened to you too. It was kind of a Mike Guy voice, huh? I was going for Zap Brannigan from Futurama, but Mike Guy does kind of have that same tone. Might Guy is Lee's teacher from Naruto. Lee inherited the bowl cut from him. Whoa, that was fast as hell. Alright, no, not then. Oh. Aha! Oh, come on! One hit? You gotta be kidding me. Get your punk ass up. Yeah, Might Guy is like the anti-jobber, but Blight is the supreme jobber. Blight looks super cool, but dies like a punk. My interest in Naruto started and stopped at Rock Lee and Shikamaru. You know what? Completely understandable. They are the best side characters. Like, I'm not the first person to say it, but like Naruto's whole like theme of like hard work pays off. You don't need like the bloodline techniques as long as you put in the effort. It doesn't work because Naruto was also born special. Naruto does not get to say like, oh, I don't have all the fancy bloodline techniques and such. I got this by my own power. It's like, no, you were born special, Naruto. I've been waiting for you, Okami Amaterasu. My fleeting spirit will disappear at any moment. I'm glad I was able to hold on long enough to meet with you. Well, hello, celestial being Azumi. Long, long ago, you and Orochi fell together to this world. Then you waited for the Chosen One to put an end to Orochi's life. Chosen One! Oh, I can't do the voice. Excuse me. Yeah, Naruto is the epitome of Naruto being a special little boy while pretending he isn't. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Land. Chosen One! I'm coming! Chosen One! I'm coming! 30 times. And you waited for the Chosen One to put an end to Orochi's life. You waited patiently for countless moons, until finally the Chosen One, Nagi, was born. Wait, why? So what makes Nagi special? Yamato. I'm not familiar with that name. Is that a common writer, or is that another is that another Naruto character, or is that a common writer character? Oh, Gundam. Together, you sent the monster of the moon to its fate. You didn't realize it, but that was just one ripple in the wave of darkness. It's exactly 100 years since the legend of Nagi. Oh, excuse me. The monster was quietly recovering its strength for all those years, until it used Nagi's descendant Susanoo to complete its revival. Yamato is the protagonist of Gundam Seed, who, even among the people that were the product of eugenics, he's the most specialist boy, and the product of super eugenics, but he repeatedly says, I'm the same as anyone else. Ah. Yeah, that's very disingenuous. And once again it tried to destroy this world. When you defeated it, the next stage of its plan began. It cursed the land with its evil power. The world was soon overrun with monsters from the Ark. Orochi's evil essence was more than enough to power them all. The smoldering powers of darkness exploded throughout Nippon. The world was thrown into a storm of chaos never seen before. After that, well, you saw with your own eyes. The evil powers that left those monsters you defeated have all gathered here in the Ark of Yamato. Exorcism of the roots of evil is a daunting task. You must keep your eyes open for what's in the center of it all. Okay, bye. You don't, Hey girl! Been a while! Listen. Are you still mad at me? I know we kind of got off to a bad start, but listen. I think we could have something special here, Ninetales. Just hear me out. Well, I guess it's inappropriate to call you Ninetales now, since you're down to 5. Hey, Five Tails! Can I call you Fiver? I think that's a cute nickname. Kawaii Five. Handler moment. Alright, now you're just... Listen, you're still beautiful. Even without all those extra tails, I still love you. Really, baby, I mean it. Come on. Is that a no? Listen, you can't fault me for trying. Alright, that's all 5. Ah, cool, it's blue in here now, instead of being red. Okami Amaterasu. It has begun at long last. The waves of darkness have finally begun to roll. All this evil power! I cannot hold on much longer! Amaterasu, there is one final thing I must tell you. The man of the Moon Tribe with the golden hair. I want you to tell him something. The Celestials will never forget how he fought alongside you when Orochi attacked. We are forever grateful. And his prophecies are mid! He was either that or his accent sucks. Well, alright. The symbol it keeps giving me is like a big clawed hand, so I don't know. Okami Amaterasu is being able to see you with my own eyes. I can't tell you how much joy it brings me. It pains me that I can't remain with you until the end. But I know that you won't let us down. Now I must join the others, but I'll never forget you, and how we used to play in the fields in our homeland. I pray that you will always shine bright, Amaterasu. Hey, was I a wolf there as well? Not gonna answer me? Alright. It's time to fight the Dark Lord Ganondorf. Ooh. Orb? Ooh, I love all the constellations in the background. There you are, Amaterasu. I thought I could handle this before you arrived, but it seems I have met my match. This brings back memories, ma chérie. Remember when we faced Orochi together on the Celestial Plane?
Behold! It is shrouded in darkness, but make no mistake! This is none other than Yami, the evil ruler of darkness. It was he who slew the Celestials on board this very ark, and brought misfortune upon the land of mortals. Of course, it's too dark to see his true form now.
Alright. Good night, Kefli. Thanks for staying with us this long.
And so it begins. The dreaded day of darkness is upon us.
Ah, the eclipse. Oh man, it's just like Berserk. Oh shit, my techniques! Hey, give those back! Those are mine!
Distorted time and space brings about this phenomenon. This ill-fated day only occurs once every 100 years. Nobody, not even the gods, has the power to stop it.
Oh? Fish! It's a fish! At the center of the orb was a fish! Oh my god, it's taking vengeance for all those fish I caught!
Still, I shall stand firm and fight this battle. For it was I who brought the Ark of Yamato to the celestial plane. But I was oblivious to the evil that lurked in its depths. I caused the death of countless innocent celestials, and brought a curse upon the land of mortals. However, I cannot reset my actions nor undo the past.
Oh no! His stupid hat! Boy, how in the goddamn did you get all that hair inside that hat? I wish I had hair that long. I'm working on it.
Amaterasu. Orochi can only be defeated with the power of the Chosen One. That's what I told you, and you waited for me without question. You waited patiently in this land of mortals. You waited for the day that Nagi, the Chosen One, was born. You believed in me despite knowing that I count myself among the ranks of the accursed Moon Tribe who had escaped from the lunar realm. I was deeply moved by your earnest spirit. That is why my faith in you has not waned since that fateful day. We engaged Orochi in battle side by side. Amaterasu, you must return to the celestial plane. You must do so in order to bring peace to this world.
Oh no! Alright, he's fine. He's just falling off a thing. He's fine. Unless I saw him get stabbed, he's not dead. Bunch it up in a spacious enough hat. I had hair that ran all the way down my back. The sun hat, since my job requires me to stand outside. Yeah, I guess. Ah! Orb! Hit it with what? I have no attacks. Well, I lost my weapon. I have no brush technique. Oh yeah, I did damage. It gave me a combo marker. Oh, there I go. Oh, it's got saws too. Goddamn. Okay, this. At least I still have my dodge, but it's not doing me a whole lot of good. Oh, alright. I can't make it fall in a hole. It just floats. When I saw the floor breaking, my assumption was, oh, maybe I can make it fall into the ground or something, since I can't really do much to fight it. No. Alright, I don't think I can actually dodge that. I don't think I can dodge the saw. Because I definitely hit the dodge button. Oh, no! Alright. Alright, I can dodge through the hit, but it's got a consistent hitbox that it hits me regardless. Like, it has a delayed hitbox that, like, even if I dodge through the first hit, I still take damage. Like that. Wait, are you seriously using the astral pouch? But... Wait, what? Gang, I'm not gonna lie, this sucks. Okay, fine. Okay, I understand that, Land, but that sucks. I spent the whole game getting my powers already. I don't want to get all my powers again. Like, I was waiting for some kind of thing to say, okay, here's a fucking... your friends are here to help, and that's how I, I guess my issue would be that, other times when you lose all of your powers, it's the game telling you, hey, you can't do anything, you need to go back, or you need to do something different, and, like, this just felt like, uh-oh. So I was waiting or trying to figure out what it is the game wanted me to do, because it was not, like, my first instinct would not be continue fighting. Oh, it's green now. Alright, orb is on fire. Now, wait, come on, let me... I see the water right there! Let me interact with the water! I love the design as the antithesis of Ami. Oh, now it lets me interact with the fucking water. Why was it not letting me do that before? Oh, did I not? I thought I did have water spout on it. You know, blowing it up probably would be smart, but I hate using Cherry Bomb. Like, it's an annoying shape to draw. Crescent. But that's the... Wait, Crescent is the moon. Wait, what? What? Alright, I wasn't oh, what in the fuck? Oh, shit. Now, I don't have winds. Fuck you. Oh, well then. Lucky. Hey, now I have wind again. Uh-oh. Get rid of this shit. Bombs? Oh. Knock it off with that wind shit. fire shit, rather. I'm doing the wind shit. Right. So... do I just have to... okay, no, that seems to be somewhat consistent. Every second result you get. I guess. That's what it seems like. Oh, you do have to hit all of them. Oh, hold, I cannot see. I cannot see those projectiles. Oh, fuck me. God damn it. Where's the... oh, right, I do still have fire on my back. Where's the... there we go. That's better. Oh, come on! Where's my fucking... oh, well, that was a waste of a healing item. Oh well. Do I hit those back? Alright, yes. Now I'm just running out of ink. Starting to wish I had gotten that gold ink pot item from the Emperor. Alright, Veil of Mist. That's nice. Yes. Ah. Wait, Himiko's here? Where? Oh, fuck. This is taking too long. Missed. Oh, no! Fuck you! That is not what I hit. Wait, oh, damn it, now I'm... oh, piss! What is... fuck yourself! Oh, this is obnoxious. Fuck. Where's the fucking... you? Alright, fine, go fuck yourself. Alright. Fine, I've got infinite ink, I'll just keep fucking cutting you. What? Oh, it has legs? Oh! Oh! Okay. Do you want me to... Oh, I don't have lightning. I can't. Oh, hey, there she is! Yeah, I can kind of get that. Yeah, I just haven't seen her when she's, like, done whatever that is. Alright, gave me catwalk, so presumably I have to climb up there at some point. But I can... Wait, what? There's chests up here? For why? 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 I mean, okay. Thanks, girl. Oh, hold on. Can I? Oh, it's spitting out a thing. I thought it was opening up so I could attack it or something. Alright, now I've got lightning. Haha. Idiot. Rolled out his ass like a gachapon! What better opportunity to use all the brush techniques one last time to find a fight? I suppose, but some of the brush techniques just aren't useful in battle. Right? I suppose, yeah. I just think, like, I would think that if they were going to put the platforms for the catwalk, what? God, oh my God, this camera sucks. Are you fucking? Give me a fucking break here. Why is it not? Why is it? Alright, there we go. There we go. Anyway, I was gonna say rather than just having some extra consumables around, I would have thought, I think if you were going to use, like, Catwalk in battle, would be to, like, climb up to reach a weak point, or to avoid a dangerous attack. Because that was what I was thinking was gonna happen. Was, it do some kind of, like, shockwave, or attack that destroyed the floor, or something, and then I'd have to use Catwalk to climb up, or to, like, get up above it so I could drop down for an attack of some kind, but, I mean, just items for is okay. Maybe that was planned at some point, but it was too... Why are you here? I got rid of you! Go away! Not bad, Furball. Well, you know the drill. Let's have one of those famous howls of yours. How did you get here, Issen? Oh. Oh, it's just Amy's imagination. There's the hand. There's the hand symbol that I was, like, seeing. Here we go. Furball's always spacing out like that. Amy can't get anything done without my help. Oh yeah, you! Is that doggy crying somewhere, sis? Is that why the sunshine has disappeared? Yami is the final boss of the Tatsunoko vs. Capcom fighting game. God, it's been so long since I played Tatsunoko vs. Capcom, but I think I actually remember that now. The weird hand boss. I haven't seen the doggy for a while now. Am I saying there's no such thing as gods cause all this? Snowy, the hole digging king. I never dreamt that you were a god. You're gonna make Hayabusa a nervous wreck if you don't get that sun shining again soon. Amaterasu, thanks to you, we can protect our village by ourselves. But you must be strong and triumph over evil. For the canine warriors so dearly wish to see you once more. That god sure was burning with passion. I don't know what happened. If that mongrel doesn't come out of hiding, I'll have to send up a really big one to reignite that passion. Oh, so that wolf was really a god? Perhaps I should have made an offering of my bamboo ware. Maybe my fault that the sun has ceased to shine. Who would have ever thought that that rascal was really Shiranui reborn? My, how that god loved my cherry cakes. Could this darkness be caused by hunger? Uh-oh. The boss is praying. Snowy, did something happen to you? Why has the sun suddenly disappeared? Fido won't roll over and play dead for evil. No brother of mine would dream of it. Ha ha ha!
Something in your brushwork touches the heart, Issa. You never abandoned your life as an artist after all. One tries to master something. It ends in either success or failure. It is in the attempt itself you find true value. Believe in your own power and walk your own path. Issa, I see you have finally heeded your calling. Your resolve is plain to see in your drawing. It has the power to move people's hearts and inspire their faith in the gods. Amaterasu, their faith shall be your power.
Ha ha ha! He did it! My grandson did it! Look at the spirit behind this beautiful brushwork. He truly deserves the title of Celestial Envoy. It's work like this that can show the true glory of the gods and guide people to the right path. There's one thing I'm sure of, Amaterasu. You found a much better companion than I could ever be. Alright everyone, I know it's kind of hard to see in the dark. Get a load of my latest work. Isun the Wandering Artist presents his interpretation of the great god Amaterasu. Can you hear me, Amy? You're not floundering about without me, are you? You gotta pull yourself together. I finally chose my path, and I have the resolve to see it through. I started to roam the land as your missionary, but you gotta take care of things on your end, too. Don't look so sad. Just psych yourself up, like we always did, remember? Oh, almost forgot. Check these out, everyone! It's the great god Amaterasu descending from the heavens. Yeah, pretty good, huh? And he was smiling down from the sky just a little while ago. Something must have disturbed the furball's concentration, though. That's why the world has gone dark. Without Amy, you can't take a refreshing nap outdoors. Rice won't grow. Plants and flowers will wither. Laundry won't dry. Monsters will roam about like they own the place. In other words, our world will be a total mess. Cats and dogs living in harmony, complete madness. No one wants to live in a world like that. Especially me. So come on, everybody. Let's join together to call upon the great god. Let's show Amy that we truly believe. Put your hands together if you want to clap, and I'll take you through this Amy rap. Let's make our gratitude obvious. I mean, we shouldn't pray only when we want something. We should consider how the gods must feel once in a while. We should even take on some of their burden. Did Dreamer manage to beat Mr. Sandman and fight Donkey Kong? Great! I'm so glad. I wish I could have been there when he found out. I'm gonna have to watch that VOD. If you pray with all your heart, maybe the sun will cheer up and show itself once again, lighting our world with its heavenly glow. No, he thought Mr. Sandman was the last boss of Title Defense. I was so excited. It's like, oh, I'm gonna fight the last two bosses of Title Defense. Super Macho Man and Mr. Sandman. I'm like, oh, he doesn't know. He doesn't know. So, I saw him beat Super Macho Man, and he goes in to fight Mr. Sandman, and someone points out that you can see DK in the crowd as you're fighting, and Dreamer fucking lost his mind laughing so hard that Donkey Kong is just chilling in the audience. Yeah, I bet he did? Oh, I'm gonna have to watch that. I wish I could have been there, but I had a schedule to keep. After all, the best thing about the great god Amaterasu is that happy-go-lucky spirit. Right, Amy? Answer if you can hear me, you big furball! Yeah, I can understand that. He when I left Dreamer's stream, he was still just trying to make progress on Mr. Sandman, and that was like 2.5 hours ago. Hey, super mode! Ah, there we go. Oh, the little window for the fishy will close if you use your brush. All right, it's dark. Yeah, this song is fucking cool as hell. One case I can't really use mist to slow it down, because every time Alright. Can't dodge through that, gotta jump over it. Glad I upgraded this this rosary so I've got the long range attack. Have enough ink. If I were to do that now, I'd get to be in a bad place. Alright, is that it? It's obviously meant to evoke, like, a skeletal hand. The way the arm is sort of, like, split in two like that. Oh. Oh, I knew he was alive. Told ya. Fantastique, Amaterasu! Remember what I was babbling about last stream? I do not remember that, I'm sorry. Last stream, that would have been Saturday, and, Saturday feels like fucking a week ago. What a long and winding road it's been, ma chérie? But at last our arch-nemesis, Yami, the Dark Lord, brought darkness upon the land of mortals, has been annihilated for all eternity. I must say, I was really surprised by your little bouncing friend. Couldn't have done it without him. That tickles! Down! Heel! You're going to lick me to death! Well, Amaterasu, time to embark to even stormier seas. Making the world a better place is never easy. You must return to the celestial plane and set things in order. Only then can you usher in a new age of peace in the mortal world. Our journey is far from over, ma chérie. Oh, that's cool. Now, full speed ahead! First stop, the celestial plane! There's the two mountains, complete with the platforms where we fought the boss fight. Bye, Sakuya. Path to the heaven, eh? It kind of sounds like fun. Remember what I said the first time I met you, Amy? There's no stopping me once I've made a decision. So I'm going, Furball. There's no way you're gonna stop me. Pull out all the stops and inspire people's faith in you. You're gonna have more believers than you know what to do with. You'll see. Till then, take care of yourself, you big furball. Oh, that was one of Sakuya's saplings. Alright, and that's the credit roll. We did it! Ugh. I did it. Thank you, everyone. Oh, look at Amy's little trot. But yeah, that whole bit where where Yami zaps you and you lose your powers again, and then everyone shows their faith in you and you get powered up. That's basically what I was expecting the first time. Like, when, like, it starts off with, oh, Amy is drained and loses all her power, and it has to fight Yami without Wakka's help. That's when I was expecting it to do the whole, now Issen announces that, like, he's been doing his thing, and everyone believes in you, and like, the belief in Amaterasu gives you back your power so you can actually fight Yami. Like, that's what I was expecting to happen. So the fact that you lose your power twice over the course of the fight seems kind of, I don't know, it seems like an odd choice to me. Like, I get wanting to encourage you to use all of the brush techniques over the course of the final boss. But, I don't know, if I had a say in it, that's not how I would have done it, I guess. I would have had there only be one, like, T-power moment in which you are momentarily deprived of your ability, and that's when you get the Issen assist. Like, I can definitely see, like, maybe a standard, like, sort of phase 1. Like, maybe you just have, instead of having the power drain at the start, it's just Wakka gets taken out and Amy has to fight the orb. And rather than the losing your powers thing, you just fight the ball like normal and just has, like, distinct sequences that make it very obvious. This is the power you're supposed to use at this time, kind of thing. And then, like, once you beat phase 1, you've done the sequence that requires each of the brush techniques, that's when you get, like, it zaps Amy, she loses her powers, and Issen does his thing, and you go into super mode to finish the fight. I don't know, just that initial part of the fight where it's just, oh, your powers have been drained, fight the boss anyway. It felt like an odd choice to me. Anyway, it's a very good game. Like, I will say that it is quite long, and there were a few things that I was kind of disappointed with, but it was still quite good. I really liked it. Very good music, very nice art direction. I can see that, Haro. I can understand where you're coming from with that one. I guess my feeling on it is just that I already spent the entire... Like, if the idea is that Amaterasu has to get stronger and reclaim her power, oh, is that the next generation? Is that Kushi and Susanoo's kid? I guess because the whole time we've been operating with this idea that Ami is not as strong as she used to be 100 years ago when she and Nagi defeated Orochi, right? Well, I sort of feel that, like, we've already covered Amaterasu clawing her way back up to her original strength, strong enough to fight evil. Oh, I did not even realize that this text was auto-scrolling. Yeah, keep it close to your heart and cherish it. What's that? Want to know why I alone know this tale? No one knows. Listen to the whole story and never figured it out. Oh, is the narrator Issen but old? You missed the whole point. Jeez, what's wrong with you? Suppose I'll have to tell the whole story all over again. Best learn to show my brush the respect it deserves. Anyway, I'm tired. Let's call it a day. Eager to hear more. I'll tell you the rest of the story some other time. Till then, do your best to live up to the heroes I told you about. It's time to roll this scroll up and give it a title. Okami Amaterasu's Adventure. Come back again, okay? Until next time. Yay. But yeah, what I was saying was that if the idea is that Amaterasu is not as strong as she was in the day when 100 years ago, when she fought Orochi the first time with Nagi, and like declining. Reset works a lot better as a final song, considering it contains the game's main leitmotif. I'm not familiar with. Did it play a different song for the credits instead, or was that? I'm not aware of the titles of all the songs. Right. But what am I trying to say? Right. I get if the whole idea is that Amaterasu isn't as strong as she used to be because people don't believe in the gods anymore, then I don't know. I feel like the idea of Amaterasu clawing her way back up to her original strength through her own effort across the whole journey, like I feel that's its own thing, and I appreciate that. That's really good. And I don't know. I don't feel super like strongly about like I've gone through this whole adventure. I've done all this stuff to get my power back that I should have as Amaterasu. Then final boss just goes, nah, you lose it. Okay, you have it back. Ah, you lose it again. It's like doing it twice in the same fight feels like I don't know, an odd choice to me. No debts. Lots of money. What are these? What are these? Well, I don't know what this is. Are these like alt costumes or something? Oh. Alright, so you can go plain wolf, dog, super mode, photorealistic wolf, or statue. S rank. Alright, so I needed more demon fangs and more enemies in order to unlock everything. Photorealistic Annie was the initial plan. Oh, that's neat. You got presents from Issen. Karmic Transformer 1, 2, Karmic Returner, Stray Bead, Karmic Transformer 3, 5, 7, 8, 9, Secret Theater added to the gallery. You can save the game here. The save file will be used to start your new adventure. Saving to a new file instead of overwriting is recommended. Would you like to save the game? Of course. Well, that save is aboard the Ark, so I can't really do much from there, so no point in not saving over it. The game told me to stagger my saves, but I did not do that. Alright, so that's Okami. I'm glad I now know. This is a game that I had always heard so much about over the years and just never played. But I see so much in it. Oh, presents from Issen. Art, music, Demon Scroll Gallery. Waka, Spider Queen. Oh, there's the Demon Lock. Anyway, more imps. All those awful wheels. Canine warriors. Wow, we really fought that many of them. There's Red Helmet. Crimson Helmet. That nasty boy Orochi. Right, the monk statues. Bandit Spider. Ubume. The gay crabs. More in the full screen. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's at least one or two things that I missed. Oh, I hate those blue guys. Foxes. Hey, girl. Oh, there's those silly clay fighters. I feel like this enemy barely showed up. Like there was the one ice mirror wheel. Oh yeah, shamisen is such a good instrument. Oh, I just now noticed there's little eyeballs on the igloo. What is that? Wait, is that supposed to... Is that what it has under the helmet? Oh, that's horrible. There's Nagi. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I missed some of the Namahage. Wait, no. 1, 2, 3, 4... Oh, I did get them all. Alright, there's Shingidora. Tengu. Both its forms. Leshku and Neshku. Alright, there's the Arc of Yamato. And the big bitch! So, with Yami actually just being a fish inside the big orb, I'm curious if the idea is that Yami is the koi fish that becomes a dragon and tries to invade heaven as this outsider. Or it may be one of those things that was planned to be elaborated on more in the sequel the sequel that just never happened. Like how this weird fish alien that is the origin of all technology in the game, according to the art book. Huh, interesting. Alien fish. Because, the final form with the hand, there's, this skeletal motif, like this, when it's like this, it kind of looks like a face. It is curious. Why a fish? Because I can get the idea of the final boss being like inorganic and mechanical to contrast Ami as like the force of life and growth. Oh, that would be a cool idea if the it was supposed to be like the Western Zodiac and this was Pisces. Like that would have been an interesting idea, but yeah, that's pure speculation. It's a big effect on the ocean for most fish. Yeah, see, like the moon and the lunar civilization get mentioned so much, yet we don't go there. We only get like sort of a passing understanding of it. Yami being a fish that is the origin of technology really feels like something that was going to be expanded on in the sequel that didn't happen because Clover got shut down. It's possible, but I really don't think we really haven't been given enough to say anything like hard and fast, because like what we know is that the lunar civilization and the Celestials were allies. Like so Waka came from the moon and dwelled among the Celestials. And he and Amaterasu fought Orochi together, and Orochi came from space. So Orochi is a space invader. And they fought Orochi together, and Orochi, like, did a number on the Celestial plane, so all the Celestials got aboard the Ark of Yamato, which they had received from the lunar people to flee. But Yami had already taken up residence on the Ark and had produced all these monsters that went out and killed all these Celestials. So I definitely can understand the idea of, like, I would definitely agree that Yami probably came from the moon, but to what extent and like what that really means are not exactly clear. Alright, oh, now we can see all the tracks. Hana Valley, Shinshu Field, Konohana Shuffle, Agata Forest, Suta Ruins, Pass to the Gale Shrine, the Moon Cave, Ryoshima to the capital, Sea to Oni Island, Kamui, Ark of Yamato, Other. Ah. Alright, Waka's Fae, Theme of the Moon Tribe. Ah. Okami Shiranui, Rising Sun. Anyway, definitely a good game. I could definitely feel some of the age on it, but it still holds up. Very, very long. Like, you saw my final playtime was at 39 hours and a few minutes. Like, I was just barely shy of a full 40 hours. And I didn't even do everything there is to do, so that's a lot of video game. I kind of wish there was more active, like, weapon switching. Like, I did like being able to equip, like, the reflector and the rosary to have a projectile attack to go with my melee. That was really cool. I have to say I was a little disappointed that the glaives... I just didn't vibe with the glaives at all. They just felt too slow. I'll also say that I was a little disappointed that in the reflector parry, I was really... because it shows you the Izuna drop in the main, like, sizzle reel when you start the game up, but the issue is that all the standard enemies you can just beat on with impunity, so you have to specifically sit there and wait for them to attack, rather than it being, like, I don't know, kind of natural to use the reflector to block. And then on boss fights, where I actually did use the reflector to parry and block, I couldn't do the Izuna drop, so I was a little disappointed in that regard. But yeah, there's a good game. It is a good game. Lots to do. Very nice music. Great art direction. I'll say the favorite character. Rao. It's still Rao. I'll be completely honest. The fact that Rao was actually evil and was the Ninetales in disguise, it made her better. She's still my favorite. Sakia's pretty good because, like I said, I really like that Sakia was out there getting stuff done and protecting people while Amaterasu was napping. I do appreciate that. So, you know, Sakia is very good. Otohime is pretty fucking cool too, because she turns into the sea serpent to let you bust in to Oni Island. Yeah, like, lots of great women in this game. 100%. I'll say that I was disappointed that Himiko got so little screen time. Like, I was legit disappointed that you go and visit Himiko, like, one time and then she dies. Like, I don't know. It would have made the game longer to do more with Himiko, but at the same time, we spent all this time building up, like, we gotta find Himiko. We gotta go see Himiko so we can figure out what the deal is and what's going on. We get one scene with her where she says, "I'm trying to find Oni Island." That's all I'm doing, is I'm looking for Oni Island. And then she dies. Like, we get to Oni Island with her help, and it's like, yay, thanks, and we got to see her, like, showing up to toss us health power-ups at the very end of the game. Yeah, they're juggling. They have a lot of plates in the air during the second act, and, yeah, it's just... can't cry over a couple plates falling. One of those plates being Himiko. I guess the other thing is that, I understand that this was a game intended for younger audiences. Like, this was not a Metal Gear Rising or a Bayonetta or a Devil May Cry. It was not intended to be one of those games. This was first and foremost an adventure game that even, like, younger people could play and enjoy. But I still wish the combat was more in-depth. I want more I want character action combat. I want Amy to be weapon switching, and I want to use like the reflector parry mid combo to Izuna drop as part of a string. Like my biggest complaint about the combat is that it felt like every single enemy you could just beat on with impunity until they died or did a thing that required a brush technique. Yeah, you can just stomp on a bunch of enemies without needing like the advanced techniques you can buy. Like, they put most of the combat depth into the brush techniques of enemies interacting with the different effects you can use using the brush, which is a good thing, I would say. They went, because I'm pretty sure this game debuted on the Wii, so they were trying to make use of the motion controls that Nintendo was pushing. So they had to do a big focus. Really? It debuted on the PS2? Huh. Felt better on the Wii. Interesting. But yeah, it's definitely built around the like the whole brush and drawing mechanic, which, you know, ties into to Issen as a character, because like he is the wandering artist and it's his job to use his. Oh yeah, I remember that. So many games of that era use just swing the fucking Wiimote like crazy to do your attack. I remember that in Twilight Princess. I feel like there are others, but they're not. I'm blanking right now. Twilight Princess was the most memorable. That one I at least had like some extent of remembering, like you could turn the Wiimote in a specific way to get specific attacks, but like I remember a lot of just up and down with the fucking Wiimote when enemies were vulnerable. I am tired. Just being able to aim the Wiimote in Metroid Prime 3. Yeah, I would say that Metroid Prime 3 was probably one of the better uses of the Wiimote as just a cursor for aiming. Resident Evil 4 as well. Resident Evil 4 with the Wiimote was easier than every other game because it was basically, it gave you the best accuracy on every gun that was not that didn't exist in other versions of the game. Like, the Red 9's drawback in Resident Evil 4 was that it had very high, it wasn't as stable, and it had heavy recoil because it was the high-power heavy gun. But in the Wii version, when you had the Wiimote, it had perfect accuracy every time because of how the game used the Wiimote as just a cursor for your shots. Oh. Well, I'm glad this ended up going as long as it did, because I definitely had the concern that the arc of Yamato wasn't going to be long enough and I'd have to switch games. But yep, this has been about 3 hours, and I'm ready to call it there, because as I said when I got started, I am just kind of exhausted after the past couple days. But I'd like to thank everyone again for tuning in and joining me for this. Okami is a very good game, and I'm glad I finally got the chance to experience it myself. Yes, Haro, you have been especially helpful. And I am very appreciative. I definitely would have gotten stuck a couple times without help, so I am grateful to Haro, to Zelkaja, to Bell, to everyone that has offered some useful advice. All right, next stream. What am I doing next time? Oh, I think I might play some more Against the Storm this coming Thursday. Don't worry, I will. I think I'm gonna sleep pretty well tonight. Alright. As usual, I'm gonna be streaming again on Thursday at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I don't have a set plan just yet. I think I may play some more Against the Storm just for the time being. Maybe jump back to King of the Castle on Saturday, and then I'm gonna look into starting up Darksiders 2. That's the next one to cross off my list. So, until then, thank you again, everyone, for joining me. I hope I had fun, so I hope you did too. And I look forward to seeing you next time. That's not off the table, Belle. I'm still deciding. I'll have to see whether what room I have on my PC. In all honesty. All right. Bye bye, everyone. Everyone have a good evening. And thank you all again. Until next time. Bye bye. Here we go. Good night.